When it comes to skincare products, devices, doesn't really matter. The speed of which you see the visible benefits is very important to all of us. I'm no different. I like to see changes in my skin as quickly as possible. The problem is the skincare industry as a whole, and we all know this, over promises many times, especially when it comes to how quickly we're going to see the difference in our skin. And this of skincare has always been true, and I can tell you this because I've been in the skincare industry for 38 years. That overpromise, underdeliver problem is something that we all deal with, especially because a lot of these products that we use cost money. And we all know somebody, and it might be ourselves, that has the drawer of skincare no return, full of products that never worked for us, that cost us money, that seem too expensive to just throw away. But if you've been looking for a video to share with you some things that actually work very quickly when it comes to repairing the visible signs of aging on skin, you're gonna love today's content video because I've taken the best of some of these products that actually deliver visible results either right away or overnight or within a few days. So as you might suspect, the list is going to be fairly limited, but this is something I've been getting a ton of requests for, so I'm happy to put it together. And in fact, this may end up being part 1 of 2 videos. Not sure how that will end up, but if you're subscribed and have your notification bell on, you'll be aware of that second video when and if it comes out. Now I'm going to make this video, because it is a compilation video of these different products, easy because it will have chapters. Every product that I talk about or ingredient will be listed down below in the video description box below the video. If you don't know how to see that or expand it, you just click on more or see more just under the video and it'll open up and you'll have all that information available to you. That way you don't have to write it down. That said, let's jump in, learn about these products and ingredients and what they can do for your skin in very short order. This could be the before and after for your skin. I'm going to tell you how in today's video. Healthier, beautiful, more youthful looking skin. Probably a step that's missing in a lot of people's routine that can actually get you there. Make your other skincare products work even better than they normally do. So I'm going to share with you what that important step is today and what a difference it can make. I'm going to give you some options on how to accomplish it in very short order. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been helping people with their skin for over 38 years and helping them find skincare options that are not going to empty the wallet and cause more harm than good. So if that sounds like the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. But let's talk about this step. And it's one you probably heard about. Almost everyone's heard about it, but so many people do not do it, and it's called exfoliation. Now, because I'm a prime example of good skincare over a long period of time, in case you didn't know, I just turned 61 in March, and my skin looks really great for a variety of reasons. One, I wear a lot of sunscreen and have for a long time, but exfoliation has always been a huge part of my skincare routine, not just for the face, but for the entire body since I was in my late teens, because I had really bad skin, really bad acne, cystic acne, and exfoliation became a really important part of clearing that condition up. The problem we have as we get older is that there is a layer of dead skin cells that begin to build up over time because the natural cellular turnover process slows down. They're very sticky, they stick on the surface, and in fact, everything on the surface of your skin that you see, feel, and touch is actually dead skin. The really live skin cells are underneath, protected. The problem is this: when that skin doesn't come off on a regular basis, it absorbs waxes and oils and other products that you're using, including sunscreens, and it becomes an impenetrable layer of skin, stopping your skincare products from working well. In some cases, in acne-prone skin, leading to more breakouts. And here's the really crappy part: as we smile and get those static wrinkles that go away, that dead skin layer builds up around there and begins to fold the skin and keep it that way. And we end up with more deeply visible lines and wrinkles, not to mention the skin looks sort of sallow and dry, and it makes the pores look extremely large. So if you've been struggling with getting the type of results you've been really looking for from your skincare products, no matter how much you pay for them, this is probably an issue if you're not doing it. Now, when it comes to exfoliation, I like to be very careful here, because as a master esthetician over a number of years, it really is a trick for a lot of people to get this step right, because everybody's skin type's a little different, sensitivities are different, skin thickness is different, and we don't want to tear and scratch the skin. So I normally don't recommend like scrubs or harsh, gritty anything. Even coffee grounds can be a bit of a problem. Sugar scrubs are really good, especially if they're made with fractionated coconut oil, because the sugar doesn't scratch the skin. It begins to dissolve and soften. Those crystals are softer than the shards of shells and sometimes even plastic. Believe it or not, there's still plastic in scrubs that can lead to more harm to your skin than good. The other thing is to really have a good result from exfoliation, you need something in your skincare routine that provides a daily process to speed up that natural cellular exfoliation. Some of the things you may have heard of is glycolic acid, retinol, retin-A, tretinoin, which is varying strengths of retinoic acid to help speed that process up. And when it comes to the acid process of doing this, glycolic acid, lactic acid, along with malic acid, one of the best processes to do this very gently and naturally day after day. So how do we incorporate this into a skincare routine? Well, we do it very slowly because we don't want to damage the skin. We don't want to shock the skin and cause purging. So if you've not been doing any sort of exfoliation process, there are a couple of things you can do. You can start with just a glycolic acid in your skincare routine every other day for a couple of weeks, moving up to daily. This is Alpha Skincare's 14% glycolic acid serum. Now, I've been using Alpha skincare products since the 80s. They've been around that long. And in fact, one of the first skincare lines to have glycolic acid in their products. And they have a myriad of products, but this suffices to be added to a skincare routine. And as it's a water-based serum, you would just apply this to the skin, and it's good for anywhere you're showing the signs of aging: face, neck, chest, backs of hands. And as you can see, my skin is turning a bit red as I apply it. Now, it doesn't burn, it doesn't hurt. What you're seeing in real time is the glycolic acid changing the pH balance of my skin. That's what acids do. And releasing those dead skin cells by dissolving the bond between the old dead skin cell and the newer skin cells underneath. So over time, your skin's going to look better and better, and your products are going to work better and better, and your skin is just going to be amazing after a couple of weeks of this process. But we can't stop here, because the other thing that happens on skin, there will be areas, even though this is exfoliating, that are thicker and more entrenched and harder to get off. That's when you need to bump up a couple of times a week, 2 days a week, with a more stringent, deeper exfoliation process, with a soft scrub like I mentioned. I'm going to show you a product that I use as one of my favorites, and or a product that you can use at night that really does speed up the process of peeling. Now, if we're talking about scrubs, one of my absolute favorites is this one. I've reviewed it on the channel many times. I use it in my skincare routine today still, and it's by Skincare. It's their non-negotiables, Derma Peel. Now, this is an enzymatic peel. It does have some dissolving beads in it, so you feel a little bit of grit. But what it does is it enzymatically sinks into those layers of skin as you're massaging it in for a minute or two. When you rinse it away, it's amazing how your skin looks and feels. It is probably one of the best enzymatic scrubs that I've ever come across. I'll put links down below in the video description box for this product, and also the glycolic acid. All of that will be down below, so you don't need to write this down. The links will be down there for you, so you can go investigate these for yourself. But let's talk about bumping up acid strength in the form of a peel, an actual peel that you can use nightly. And this is Life Cell's resurfacing peel. And this peel is strong. It's very, very strong. It's professional strength strong. Glycolic acid, lactic acid, lactobionic acid, love these scientific names, and malic acid all combine to form a deep reaching peel that removes deeper impurities, dead skin cells, helps clear out those pores. And even though it's made for nightly use, you put this on, leave it on overnight, wash it off in the morning. As with all products you've never used, I would have you test this out on the inner elbow to judge your sensitivity. Put it on, leave it on overnight, wash it, follow the directions, and give it a couple days to make sure you don't have any sort of rashes or reactions, because these acids are very strong. But on the plus side, what that product will do, and these other products will do, is give you professional level results, as if you went into a spa or salon and had a deep facial. You can do it from the comfort of home safely, and then watch how well your skin responds to your other skincare products. This is especially true if you're dealing with sun damage, age spots, hyperpigmentation patches, any of those things. These products are going to get that old skin, that dark skin off, help even out your skin tone, and allow your other skincare products that we've talked about here on the channel. And I know you've seen those videos, right? Well, if you haven't, don't worry, I'll list those down in the video description as well. But it's going to make that process of removing those and balancing out your melanin production in the surface layer of your skin much more even and lighter. And it's just going to make an unbelievable difference in the way your skin looks. Who wouldn't like to take 10 to 15 years off the look of their skin with a professional level treatment at home that's actually inexpensive and works extremely well? 2 steps. this one and this one. And I'm going to share exactly what they are, what's in them, why they work so well, and then demonstrate it right here for you on this video. Now, I don't know about you, but I love anything that's going to make my skin look better quickly, like the same day, almost instantly. And of course, as a 38-year skincare expert, I do love my skincare products, my skincare ingredients, all of those things very important in maintaining a healthy complexion, especially like me, someone at 61. But there are some amazing express formula products that can really make a difference in how your skin looks. This is one of those therapies called Carboxy therapy. Now, I've seen a lot of products on the market lately that do this type of therapy on the skin, but this one by NSC Professional, and no, this video is not sponsored, it's something I bought and I'm using myself, provides some additional benefits for the face and neck that many of those other carboxy treatments don't really do. This one contains ceramides that are very important for your skin's lipid layer, helping to improve moisture balance and to keep that moisture in your skin. Amino acids, which I talk about, are very important, the building blocks of collagen and keeping your skin cells healthier longer. And because of my holistic background, I love the fact that it contains botanical extracts that are both soothing and antioxidant in nature for your skin. So to understand how this works, carboxy therapy is a CO2 therapy that infuses the upper layers of your skin with carbon dioxide without the use of machinery or needles or any kind of injections. What that does is speed up your superficial circulation. It helps break down dark patches and age spots. It can increase the suppleness, elasticity, thickness, if you will, of your skin by 30% per treatment. Balances out oil production for those of you with oily or acne-prone skin, dissolving impurities and blockages in your pores and actually reducing the look of large pores, even improving the look of acne scars and the first signs of photoaging. So really nothing to lose by doing a series of these treatments as they build on each other. This particular kit provides 5 treatments. So you want to do a treatment every 2 to 3 days, the first 3 of them, with the last 2 treatments 5 days apart, making a total of 5 treatments. And no worries, I know what you're seeing here looks like a syringe, but there's no needle. This is just made for easy application to the skin. So I'm going to apply the product and we're going to do the treatment here on the channel. You need to leave this on your skin 10 to 15 minutes. So of course, I'm going to time lapse out. You're going to sit here for 15 minutes while we wait. But I want you to take a really good look at my skin now before I apply it. And then we're going to take a look at my skin after I apply it with all that increased circulation and how much brighter, more hydrated and elastic my skin looks. So let's apply this product to the skin. Now you can do this on your fingers if you want to, or you can apply it directly from the syringe to the skin. Either way, you're going to have to use your fingertips to spread the product across your skin. And you want to be generous. You want to use this entire syringe up. You want a thick layer of this gel, avoiding the eye areas. You don't want it on your eyelids. You don't want it in your eyes. So you want to be careful. Make sure you get the area near the ears where we all get that sun damage and wrinkling. And then, of course, the neck area as well. I'm going to make sure it gets through my beard hair to my skin. So I'm treating all of my skin. The nose and the upper lip as well. Again, a very, very thick layer of this needs to go on, and you'll see why in just a moment. Nice and thick layer. Don't worry, it won't drip down into your eyes. It does sit very still. And I'm already feeling the tingle, but now for the second step that comes with this particular kit is a woven fabric sheet mask that you're going to apply and press into the gel, making sure not to squish it out from the edges. You just want this mask to stick. Same thing for the neck area. And what this does is hold the gel in place, keep it moist and active on your skin. We're gonna leave it on for 15 minutes. Then we're going to wash it off and come back and look and see how my skin looks. All right, it's been 15 minutes. We're going to peel all this off. And I'm going to rinse this off with warm water. As you can see, my skin looks tighter. My complexion much more even. The pores are just not even there. You can't even see them anymore. And there's a slight pink flush from the effects of the CO2, which is normal. Now, the next step, I want to preserve this super hydration and elasticity my skin has received from that treatment. I'm going to apply a facial skincare oil. specially designed to help brighten and lighten the complexion, reduce the formation of melanin pockets or age spots. And the product that I really like to use for this after this treatment is the Rose Glo Oil by GloMelanin. I've done a full review on this oil. I'll put a link to that down below in the video description box. But it contains vitamin E, grapeseed oil, argan oil, rosehip oil, and sea buckthorn, all of which ingredients are amazing antioxidant, super hydrating ingredients for all skin types and all skin tones. So I'm going to just apply a few drops of this oil on top. Lightly massage this oil in. This oil is perfectly fine for the upper eyelids. Just don't get it in your eyes. Same for my neck area. It only takes a few drops of their oil to do this. This oil is one of my favorite nighttime oils. I just love this brand. You can actually even see the petals of the rose buds that they include in this formulation. Just a fabulous skincare company out of Atlanta, Georgia. It's minority owned. Typically, they design their products for people of darker skin types and colors, but their products work well for everyone, including me with my olive tone skin. Now let's take a close-up look at my skin after this treatment and applying this oil. You can see it's very smooth, it's very hydrated, it's very elastic, and what we would call a glass skin look. I will put links below for both of these products down in the video description box. You can go to each of their websites, look at these products, decide if they are something you want to try for yourself. But if you're looking for an in-office, professional level anti-aging treatment, this CO2 treatment by NSC, along with this Rose Glo Oil from GloMelanin, you just can't beat it for the type of results you're going to get. Neck and chest, one of the first areas to show the signs of aging. So if you're afraid of how your skin is going to look as you move through the years, this is the video for you, because today I'm giving you two very quick but proven steps to take years off the look of your skin overnight. Now, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson. I'm a skincare expert. I've been working in skincare for 38 years, helping people like you find skincare that's going to work for them, not empty their wallet, and not do them more harm than good. So if this is the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I do hope you'll stick around and subscribe. But let's jump into this 2 steps that you do at night to improve the look, the health of the skin of the neck and chest area that is very thin skinned. As we get older, we lose some of that fat padding, collagen breaks down, elastin becomes less elastic, and then we end up with saggy, crinkly, older looking skin. Then you add on top of that years of sun exposure. Now we're starting to get spots, dark areas. But these 2 simple steps can rectify that, and you can see a difference the very first night you do this. Now, when it comes to improving this area of the body and skin, moisture is key. As I said, the skin in this area of the body very thin, and dryness is not our friend. So moisturization is extremely important. And when it comes to this process, certain ingredients to look for in skincare are very important. One of them being peptides and niacinamide. Niacinamide is a very calming ingredient. It also helps other products be absorbed well through the dead skin cells, which is exactly what the surface of our skin is, so that you get some real benefits. Niacinamide also helps improve the actual physical look of your skin by brightening and lightening and evening out the tone, while those peptides go to work replenishing moisture, improving elasticity and firmness, which is what we want. Now, one of my favorite products for this is this neck and chest firming serum, Uberlift Serum by Beauty Pie. It is packed with the peptides that I just talked about. It's infused with niacinamide and instantly addresses aging and sun-damaged skin. So simple to use. Best after a shower or a bath because we have extra moisture already in the skin. And this is the best time to prevent transepidermal water loss. So you just simply spray a little of this on in this area, pat it in. And what I really like about this product is it's not sticky. It's absorbed into the skin fully, giving you that moisture that you need. Now on the channel, I've talked a lot in the past about the slugging process, which is applying a material, an occlusive material to the skin, an oil or a cream of some type to help trap that moisture, to help keep those actives in your skincare products active longer, and to help them all absorb more deeply where you get better benefits. It's a great practice. And I personally like oil products for this purpose, especially well-designed products that help improve skin tone, lighten hyperpigmentation, and are actually good for your skin. One of my favorites is this Rose Glo Oil by GloMelanin. As you can see, it actually has rose petals in it as well. This is a completely natural oil with several ingredients I talk about and recommend often. Grapeseed oil, argan oil, vitamin E, rosehip oil, and sea buckthorn. An all-natural, cruelty-free product. A little bit about GloMelanin as a company. GloMelanin is a skincare company out of Atlanta, minority Black-owned company that are well known for designing products specifically for people with darker skin types and tones. But this oil is good for anybody's skin because there's not a single ingredient I wouldn't recommend you use in your skincare routine. In addition to hyperpigmentation issues, this oil is also good for eczema and rosacea flare-ups, giving your skin a high dose of anti-inflammatory and antioxidant ingredient properties, making it a perfect slugging material for both the face, neck, and chest. And of course, all it takes is just a few drops of this oil onto the fingertips. A little bit of it goes a really long way, and then we want to massage that oil upward, always upward, neck and chest. For you guys doing this, the back of the neck, very important because that's where most of our sun damage happens. And of course, ladies, décolletage, that's an area that's an issue for a lot of folks. And it smells really wonderful. So now what we've done is we've trapped moisture in the skin. We're keeping those ingredients that are actives, the peptides, the niacinamide, active longer, able to do more work, and you're going to see a big difference in your skin overnight. And if you're a side sleeper where your skin gets pinched up, this does an amazing job improving sleep wrinkles, those static wrinkles we get when we sleep on our side that tend to stick around longer as we get older. And as always, I will put links for these products down below in the video description box where you can go to their websites and read about them, really get to know how they work, look at before and afters and feedback. Speaking of that, should you decide to use either of these in this two-step process, and I really recommend you give it a try, please come back to the video, let me know how they work for you. And if you found the video helpful, be sure to like it, share it out, and let me know in the comments as well. And for even more ways to roll back that clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video I picked out for you next. Thank you for joining me today on my channel, watching this video and supporting my work. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over in that next video.